High Traverse has some of Alta's best terrain.
But if you don't know where to go, you may get stuck or get lost.
That's why we're going to show you the lines off of High Traverse in Alta.
Let's go.
So first we're going to show you the highest of High Traverse,
which will take you to East Greenlee, Eddie's High Nowhere, and the top of Gunsight.
To get there, you need to go left of Collins and sidestep, 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 sidestep.
Okay. Don't go into the first couple gates because those gates will just drop you to the top of Yellowtail, and it wasn't worth it for all of hike you've done.
To get to High Greely, you need to go on this gate and keep traversing.
It would take you a little bit because part of it you need to go uphill, and it could be very windy here. But eventually this will take you to an open bowl.
If you get there right after the backside is open, you might get fresh powder.
And this trail is not that particular steep, but when the snow's good, it's long with sustainable pitch. It can be very fun.
Next is Eddie's High Nowhere. If you pass the East Greely gate and then you hike a lot, you'll get to Eddie's High Nowhere. This is the hardest trail to get to.
Alright.
That's kind of fun. And pure danger. I'm going first, okay?
Eddie's High Nowhere is also one of the steepest trail in Alta. The drop-in has probably 3-4 turns of really steep pitch. Once you go past that, it gets flatter and flatter. The next line is Gunsight. It's one of the classic in Alta. Over there is Eddie's High Nowhere. It's closed right now, so we're gonna go down, go forward. That's where we're gonna go to Kansai, the top of Gunsight. There's a ton of side stepping for you to do, and eventually you get to a rock at the top of
Gunsight. Just like Eddie's High Nowhere, it's a steep drop-in, but it gets better as you get down.
It skis really well in deep powder, right?
Yeah.
Because it's steep and it tends to hold a lot of snow here. Next, we'll talk about the second highest entrance of the high traverse. To get here, you take a right off of Collins and keep traversing. Then now you see two gates. Remember to go to the higher of the two gates. After you get going to the gates, keep traversing. Eventually you'll reach another gate. Then you sidestep, plenty of sidestep, but less sidestep than highest of high traverse. Then it takes you to the top of the high Greenlee.
So it's not the steepest, but it's steep enough for you to enjoy it on a powder day.
But also it could be really flat at the bottom of it.
Yep.
So keep your speed or you will stock in powder. Also, one thing to mention is that from top of high Greenlee, if you take a right and keep traversing, you can also get to Gunsight. You miss about 3 to 5 turns at the top of Gunsight, but you still can enjoy most of it, and it takes much less effort to go this route.
The rest of the lines can be accessed on the lowest part of the high traverse. You just have to go to the lowest gate.
So right after the gate, you can get to Race Course, you can get to Sunspot, you can get to Columbine. These are some of the easiest black diamond which are wide open. If you are new to Alta's black trails, you can try these first.
If you traverse farther, the trails will get more steeper. There you'll have Watson's line, Jack, and Annie.
You can tell you're in this area when you start passing the nets that's holding the snow put out by ski patrol.
These trails are really good on powder days.
The next area is my favorite. It's called West Rustlers.
It's also called the West Rustlers because the wind blows the snow from elsewhere and it brings it here so you can ski wind fast.
It's especially good in the afternoon of a powder day or day after powder day.
To get here, keep traversing. You'll know you're there when the traverse is about to take you to the other side of the mountain.
Now if you look to your left, you see a bunch of trees. Now you dropping, ski through those trees, the trails will open up. And they're steep and there's normally deep snow. These are some of the best skiing in Alta.
The next one is Stone Crusher.
To get there, you go into the trees right above West Rustlers, but instead of dropping, you keep going until the end that you cannot traverse anymore. Now below you, it's an open bowl, which is called Stone Crusher. The rest of the line are on the other side of the mountain.
The next one is a classic, High Rustler.
To get there, you take a left once you get to the other side of the mountain and keep traversing until you get to a hill. Now you sidestep to the top of the hill, and you drop in there.
High Rustler is long, steep, has really good snow, everything you want.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Actually have a separate video just for this run. Check it out.
out. The next one is called Regal Shoot.
Okay, so we're near the top of High Rustlers. That's High Rustlers. And go over here, there's a chute, it's called Rego Shoot. Hopefully it has better powder than Rustlers. Question is how rocky it is. A little bit rocky. Pretty rocky. Some high chutes.
Normally, people go to High Rustlers before here. You can hold a lot of fun powder in the late day.
This is so awesome!
The next one's a classic, Eagle's Nest!
To get there from High Rustlers, you just ski down the hill. Then on your left, you see a good patch of trees, then you just drop into the trees.
The trees are well spaced, it's steep, it's really fun. The last run we're going to show you is called North.
So to get there, instead of dropping to the eagle's nest, you keep going and drop into the trees further away. And it's another fun tree run in Alta. That's all of the runs we want to show you. Hope you enjoyed this video.
Most importantly, hope you enjoy Hike Traverse.
Bye.
Bye. Adios. Sayonara.
Bye.